We acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of the land on which we work and pay our respects to Indigenous elders, past, present and emerging. Sovereignty has never been ceded. It always was and always will be Aboriginal land. Hola, hola, welcome everybody to Cachai, Australia, Season 3. How are you, Florencia Calderón?
So weird. It's so weird to be talking in English.
This is our first episode of our season in English,
Yeah.
English,
Spanglish.
Spanglish.
A bit of everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's weird, but I'm really happy.
Yes.
It's a whole new experience for us.
It's a challenge for us, yes.
It's a huge challenge,
Yes.
but we are here to try new things.
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah.
So we are with two amigos today.
Very close friends.
Yes.
Because we want to talk about the sponsor visa, and they have a lot of experience
Yes.
with this visa. They are really close friends of us, the best two roads in the world.
Rods, yeah.
So welcome. And
Welcome,
thank
guys.
you to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Don't be shy.
It's a big claim to be the big.
Yeah.
the best
Actually,
boss.
when you say that they're good friends of us, like, it's just friends with you. I actually just met them.
No,
Abraham.
Come on.
Nice to meet you.
no chance.
No, the Rods. How do you spell their name?
R.O.D.
Yeah.
Rod.
So,
The
Rod.
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 Easy.
I took a little second to think.
No,
Rod.
actually,
That's good.
So, but
actually, Rodrigo and Rodrigo.
Yeah.
But in Australia,
in Australia.
we're called Rods.
And where are you guys from?
From Brazil.
Wow,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Same city. We're both from São Paulo, Brazil.
But you guys met here.
We met here.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Let's go to this first episode.
Yes.
Join
Let's
us.
go.
All right.
All right. So, Rod Suarez, Rod Cunha, both from Brazil. They first came to Australia, then you went to New Zealand, then you come back to Australia. So you are both publicists. We both work in marketing. You have been working together. You are working like alone, but you always are being really good friends. And also, you both got the PR visa. So first,
Permanent residency.
congrats for
Congratulations.
that. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It took
Freedom.
Yeah.
The dream is finally. Yeah.
So
beautiful.
cool. So first, we're gonna start with a bit of fire.
Oh, true.
Yes.
Bit of fuego.
Big fuego.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I think so. Let's do it.
Let's
Yes.
do it. Okay.
I hate this song.
Terrifying.
Born ready.
Oh.
To touch or to be touched?
To touch.
Be touched.
It's fast, guys.
To each other? No. Beach or mountain?
Beach.
Beach.
I gotta be at the same time.
Okay.
Ideally, yes.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Up or down?
Up.
Beer or whiskey?
Beer.
Beer. He's too fast. He's too quick.
Yes. Okay, Rod. You.
No, that's good.
Okay.
Day or night?
Day.
Nice. Sorry. It took too long now.
I love it.
Meat pie
Or. Oh no.
or sushi?
Sushi.
Spinach roll.
Okay. What I love the most about Australia is
Everything.
Surfing.
I love it.
flow or ape.
Flow.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Honesty.
I didn't understand in the beginning.
Flow or ape.
Flow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Sorry.
Amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. Yeah. Great.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, without, that's all I got. I don't have any more.
No, it's perfect.
well, we gotta get to know each other. better.
yeah. Of course, and that's what we're gonna do now.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Let's
So,
do it.
Flo, tell us about these guys.
No. Okay. So you first traveled to Australia 2014.
Correct.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
was always-
Just to put a little of context, we're gonna talk a bit about the sponsor visa.
Yeah, what's the sponsor visa?
The
Flo?
sponsor visa is kind of work visa.
It's a very
when-
famous visa.
Yeah, it's really famous because it's a company to
Yes.
say to the Australian government that I need this person
Yeah.
because it's no one else with these skills.
Yep.
So I need this guy.
Yep.
I'm gonna give like a visa for 3 or 4 years, depends of the company and other factors. And the thing about this visa is that you are completely attached to a specific company,
Yep.
to a specific job, and these jobs has to be part of the long-term skill visa.
Yeah.
The long-term skill like list.
Yep.
So you have to be part of this list to get the sponsor visa. So
Is that
in-
very common for people from Brazil to get a sponsor visa?
I didn't even know about it
Yeah, right.
before I got
Yeah.
here. What used to be very common back in the day was to get the student visa, come here to study English, and do your best to stay.
Yeah, exactly.
And in your opinion, what is a good thing about the sponsor visa?
I think the good thing is like because you get to like they care about you. Like it's almost like they're paying you for you to work there. So like
yeah.
if you like at the time like we got paid like not much at all, so we were like almost like very broke in New Zealand. We got paid like minimum wage, but that in that sense was like they sponsor you, so like they kind of like try to find your accommodation in the beginning, which was like very helpful.
That's
So
cool.
we got to stay in a hostel.
And also, you get to work with what you like or what you
Yeah.
chose to do for your
Yeah.
career, right?
And also gives you some stability because you have like a long-term contract with the
Yeah.
company.
Absolutely. And before that, as a student, Rod was already freelancing in advertising, but I was doing all sorts of stuff. I was working as a waiter, having to clean vomit around the floor, and
Yeah.
listening to drunk Australian telling me off. and
Not easy to understand.
So many-
yeah, doing removalist jobs and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So when you get the sponsor visa, you're in an office. You have
Yep.
you feel like a normal person
Yes,
again.
yes.
No disrespect
Yeah.
to
No,
people
yeah.
who do those.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah. I mean,
No.
we've done it, I think. And
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of the journey.
What's the because I study advertising as well back home, and the translation for that in Spanish is publicista,
Mhm.
and in Portuguese is the same, right?
Publicitario.
Publicitário.
Publicitário.
You gotta do that.
You
Otherwise- Facebook.
You have to sing it.
Yeah, you have to sing a bit.
Yeah, you gotta sing in Brazilian. But how do you call that in English? Because it's not publicist, is it?
In English, I think, I don't know, it's kind of tricky because I don't think they would call like advertiser.
No, they don't have a name for that. They call you whatever is your specific position. So
Yeah.
in our case, art director, copywriter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever you are
Or,
doing in the
or
agency.
creatives,
Yeah.
or they call
Yeah.
like account service, but they don't like call, advertiser.
Yeah, they don't have a word for that, I don't think.
Right.
Okay. And what about the bad things about the sponsor visa? Because a lot of people talk about that one of the worst thing about this visa is like the company is like your owner and they treat you like not that good.
Yeah.
And you're like a slave because they have the power, because they have like your visa. So
Yeah, it's true.
It's true?
It kind of feels like that a bit because like you tie into the company, so like they know it's like they kind of can treat you like not as good if they want it, and you're still gonna be there because it's so like it's kind of like tricky to go from one visa to another visa
yeah.
because it would take like it's a long process. Going back to like the question is like, yeah, when they like want to sponsor someone, I feel like I think they have to publish the role for 4 months.
Yes.
And having like people in the country applying
Yeah,
there.
Australians applying.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah,
like
yeah.
any Australian applied,
Yeah.
that's how like they can award you the sponsorship.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. I don't feel like the companies treat you bad or try to take advantage because they know that they were attached to them visa-wise. It's just that because you're attached, if they are, can I say assholes? If they're
Yeah.
assholes to you,
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
yeah, you're not gonna quit, because you need the
Yes.
visa. So it's more like any job can be good or bad,
For
right?
sure.
And if
Yeah.
it's bad, you're welcome to leave.
Yep.
But once you're sponsored, then you gotta stay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did for
Right.
3 years, right?
Yeah.
So there's no turn back, sort of. Like you, like sort of
You can transfer your sponsor
to another company.
to another company.
But then
Yes.
the company has to pay that transfer, or the.
I don't remember.
I think
how
the new
that works,
company
but
that sponsors you has to pay
Well.
for the visa. I think.
they have to. I think they have to pay for the transfer, but not for the initial fees of the sponsor, which are the big chunk
Okay.
that they have to pay. Yeah.
Okay, and something happened with you in this process when you were like almost there to apply for the PR after this 3 years of a sponsor visa. What happened? Like a month after? Was that before or less?
Well, actually, we were working in the agency that we came to work for almost 2 years. So we're ready to apply because at that time we could apply for a skilled visa
Okay.
because our profession was in the
In
list.
the list.
So we were gathering all the documents. It was all approved, and I remember that I went to the medical center to do the exams for the visa.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Like
no.
the thorax exam or the...
All that, yeah,
Yeah.
on a weekday, and I was happy. I'm gonna get a PR. It's so
Yeah,
good.
I'm almost ready.
Yes, I went to the reception. They gave me that blue robe, you know.
Yes.
So I took my clothes off, feeling sexy with that blue robe, and
Do you wax yourself?
Feeling Australian.
I did. And
Badgie smugglers?
Budgie,
Yeah, budgie
of
smugglers.
course, of course. Feeling Australian
What color?
already.
What color?
Yes,
Pink?
obviously.
Pink and yellow.
Beautiful. With pineapples.
Yes,
I can
know.
see it. I can
Yeah.
picture it.
Classic.
Yeah. And then I hear my phone in the pocket of my pants. There was already in the locker, and I'm like, well, let's see what that is. Then I answered, and it's my boss, and he goes, "Hey, Rod, are you around?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm actually in the medical center taking some exams for the PR." Oh, okay. When you're back, I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling something weird already.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and like just before, because I was in the agency that day, I actually went to the museum before to look for inspiration. And then like when I came back, I saw like one of the guys that I worked with, like because that day was like they kind of like lost a big client, so they have to let people like maybe 16 or 20 people go in one day,
Wow.
which
From
kind of
your
happens.
company?
Yeah, because it was it was the biggest agency
Wow.
here in Australia. So like they let all people go. I was thinking like this guy that I work with, like going. I was like, oh, are you leaving early today? He was like, no, I'm leaving
With the box.
for good. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Like in the movies.
And I was like, and I was about to get a coffee as I just came back from the museum, and they're like, this woman comes to me and said like, hey Rod, so the boss wants to talk to you. I was like,
You're
oh.
joking.
And at the moment I knew it was like, all right, my head is out. They're gonna chop my head, and then like they tell you, hey Rod, sorry. So, but the good thing here, like in Australia, when you like get made redundant, they pay you out, so they wouldn't want to like any problems in, because sometimes like you work a little bit like longer hours in advertising and whatnot.
Yep.
So like they gave me a check. I was like, I looked at the check. I was like, so you guys pay me. I didn't really want to be working there anymore, but because of the visa, sometimes you like still
Yeah.
Yes,
a
you
job.
have to.
but you're not having fun
Yeah.
as you had in the beginning. And then I look at the check. I look at my boss. I was like, thank you very much. It's like the best. You
Okay.
pay
I've
me
never seen so much money in my life.
Never seen so
man.
much money. You pay me for a place that I don't want to be in. We're like, sweet.
Yeah, but what happened with the visa situation?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
but they give you like, because once you get fired or you get made redundant, or if you just leave you have like 3 months, I think, to get a new sponsorship
Yeah.
To transfer the sponsor.
to transfer the sponsor.
But you start again, like
Yeah.
from
Start
zero.
Again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So these 2 years was like nothing.
There
Yeah.
was,
I feel like in the perspective of the visa, you start again, but in perspective of a career, like you much more
For sure.
like
Yeah, you have more, yeah.
experienced.
You have more experience, you have better English. you
Yeah,
have,
so perhaps it's easier to get a new sponsor.
Your English is really good.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Yours is amazing too, man. You're so Australian when you go like you're Australian.
No, but like,
Abe, the Aussie,
Abe.
the Aussie
Abe.
Chilean.
Yeah.
The Chilean
wow,
Aussie.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so-
that was very
and so you
frustrating
transfer.
actually because we had to transfer and we're so close, and there was a dream for us to finally have the PR and have that freedom.
How do you feel in that moment? How do you manage?
Oh no! So in that day, I called Raj because
Yeah.
like I was like, dude, because I think like it cost like I don't know $400, $500 to do the whole
The-
medical
Yes.
exam.
to get the PR.
I call him and say, Raj.
You were right there. You were like,
yeah, he was like
on the final.
So close.
No, so before Rod called me, I hung up with my boss, and I have that feeling that something is not right. But then anyway, I go back to the line to wait to be called for the exam with my phone in my hand, and then another friend that worked with us calls me, and he goes, "Oh, dude, I'm so sorry about what happened." What the fuck happened? He was like, what do you mean? I don't think I'm the person to say that to you. And I'm like, fucking tell me, dude, what's happening?
No
And he's like, oh man, you and Rod were just made redundant. And I'm like, oh, fuck me. So I stand up and I go to the receptionist, and she goes, oh yeah, it's your turn now. You can go. And I'm like, no. Cut.
Can you cancel? Did you cancel? Did they give you the money back?
Yeah.
Wow.
In the end, I got my money back. But I'm like, I'm with the robe, naked under that thing, saying, cancel this. I won't have the PR anymore. This is worthless. I just need to leave. I need to go talk to my boss because he's about to make me redundant.
So sad.
And no one understood. They were like, okay, this is the first time ever that this kind of situation happens here, right?
Yeah.
No, but you have to go and talk to the doctor anyway. And I'm like, I have nothing to talk to the doctor about.
Wow.
I was so pissed off, so frustrated. But then I had to go in and talk to the doctor, and I explained the situation to her, and the only thing that she said to me was, oh, poor thing.
Oh. I would have cried, man.
Yeah.
I would have cried in the middle of the thing, like.
Yeah, but then,
Totally.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So Rod called me. He told me what happened. I'm like, yeah, no worries. I'm going back to the office. I go to the office, and we just got together to everyone and went to the pub and had some beers and
Yeah.
tequilas.
Kept
and-
lying.
And, yeah, people started like giving us like thing rounds and rounds, and like we got super drunk that night. To a point that the next day I was like, "Fuck, my head hurts. Oh, I don't have a job." Well, like, fine. I might just,
I got a big check.
yeah, I might just gonna sleep
Yeah.
until like midday.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, well, years after, you guys
Yeah, so-
finally
Yeah,
got
How
it.
long finally took to you to get the PR?
So look, after that happened, we're about to go to Brazil because that was the end of the year, and we had bought flights to go and spend Christmas with family. And we're like, okay, cool, but we're gonna spend 1 month in Brazil. We gotta find a job before that so that we can enjoy the holidays, right?
Yeah.
And we're talking to the recruiter, and he sends us a couple of options, and it's all shit. We go to the websites of the agencies, and they all look so bad because we're working in probably the biggest agency in Australia, right?
Yeah.
They had all the perks, professional coffee,
A
a
really
cafe
cool
inside,
place.
Yeah.
really cool
Yeah,
place,
yeah.
nice people, great culture, all sorts of perks, free food, free booze.
No.
Yeah. And then we're like, well, you know what? I look at Rod, and he looks at me. Should we accept this and then just get the new sponsor so we go to Brazil? When we come back, we sort it out. If we want to transfer it to somewhere else, we do it, right?
Yeah.
So we did it. Went to Brazil, came back. And then we started this new agency.
Yeah.
The first day that we're there, I look at Rod looks at me, and we both go like, this is shit.
Yeah. Which was weird because like usually when you go for a job, like you should go to the fucking place that you're gonna work, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were like, nah, it's gonna be fine, and we didn't even end up going. And then first day we get there, it's like, oh, that's compares to the biggest agency. That's like there's a massive gap here.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then we're like, okay, let's carry on with the plan, right?
Yeah.
We can just start looking for other things. We find a better agency and we transfer it.
Yep.
But turns out 2 months in, we haven't found anything. And then the government changes the list. And now our profession is out of the list.
Which happens pretty often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
And I think the visa that we
Thank
had,
you.
which
Thank
was
you,
like
Australia.
at the time was like 457.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
like they stopped having the visa.
Yeah, they canceled
They
it.
canceled the visa, so then we were like, oh, cool.
So we could still have it because we had the visa before that
Yeah.
decision was made, right? But then what happened is that if we transferred our sponsor to another agency, now we would have to work there for 3 years instead of 2, which was initially our deal.
Yeah.
Plus,
You start again with a new kind of
Exactly.
visa.
exactly, and with no guarantee of getting the PR after the 3 years.
Okay.
So we're like, okay, I think we're stuck in here for 2 years.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We have to enjoy this.
Yes,
Yeah.
we tried our best.
Why did you guys always have jobs together? How does that work?
It's because like,
Because you're like a creative.
yeah, we're in
duo?
like, yeah, when we're like the way that we work or the way like advertising agencies work
Mhm.
as a creative, you're usually a creative duo. So one person is like the art director,
Yeah.
which is the guy who makes the images, and the other guy and is like the copywriter, which is the guy who writes.
Yeah.
Like more in a very simple way to explain. And then so they give you a brief, like a problem, and you have to figure out between you two how you're
Yeah.
gonna solve that.
Okay,
So that's why
that's pretty cool.
we've been working together. But it's funny because like we not only work together, but we went surfing together.
Wow.
And then Rod
You-
introduced me to jiu-jitsu. So
You
we were
live
fighting
together.
together. We live
Oh, you
together.
live together?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was amazing.
That was super cool. I think
So how does? Because you guys introduced like we are the Rots.
yes.
Yeah.
I think
But how did-
I think that was
Like a
the,
boy band.
Yeah.
We are the
I think that was the
Rods.
biggest market play in
Yeah,
history of
it was so
advertising.
good.
right?
Yeah,
'Cause everyone knew us. They were like, "Oh yeah, the Rods." It's not a common name here,
Yeah.
and they're both called the Rods.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So-
True.
Crazy.
so much so like our website would be like rodandrod.com at the time.
No, I
so
love
good.
it.
Rod and Rod sons
So good.
and sons.
yeah,
Yeah, we should start a beer company.
we should.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus,
wow.
we never avoid a good party, right? So
True.
Well, speaking of beer,
Yes.
Oh,
we have an important announcement to make.
Yes.
Today we're launching a new
A new section.
section, a
Yes.
new game,
Yes.
Yeah.
As well.
and this week's game
is presented
It's-
by
is presented is presented by 4 Pines
Guys.
Beer.
Ta-da.
So yes, is this
So professional.
Yes,
Cheers,
but-
guys.
cheers, guys. Cheers,
Cheers.
guys. Cheers.
Cheers for Pines.
Yes, cheers.
do you have the
4
bottle
Pines.
opener?
Yes.
Yeah, I do have it. It's somewhere here.
Yeah.
What
For
is this
Pines
beer? What is beer?
So yeah, this section is called. What's this section called? Again?
Is the business of the week.
Yeah, business of the week.
Yes.
And
And business of the week present our new section
our new
called Guess the Meaning.
guess the meaning. So we're gonna play a game called Guess the Meaning, and this game is presented by the business of the week. That is 4 Pines.
Yes.
4 Pines is one of the biggest. Yeah, I don't want to leave it on the table. How do you call this?
Tops.
bottle caps?
Isn't lit?
Bottle cap.
It could
I
be.
Bottle
think.
cap.
Bottle cap.
Bottle
Bottle
cap. True,
cap.
true, true. You know you can sell this, right?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. Money, money.
Yes,
It's the
please.
same. You can sell. Like, I mean, recycle and get paid like 10
Ah,
cents
Yeah, how good is
per
that?
bottle.
Yeah. Well, 4 Pines is it's one of the most important breweries companies in Australia. I'm pretty sure it's one of the biggest craft beers in Australia.
Yeah.
Born in Manly in 2008. It's a B certified B Corp
Big
company, which means that they are good for the planet. And we're enjoying a few flavors.
Yeah.
We love this beer. They love us, and they trust us for this section that we're
And
going to play.
I love the ginger beer that
Ginger
they
beer,
have.
it's so
good.
Yeah, so salud.
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 Saúde.
So, we are gonna say some words
Yeah.
in different languages, and you have to try to say it and also try to guess the meaning.
Awesome.
Okay?
My Japanese is a bit rusty.
You're gonna use it
Should I
today.
put
Okay.
music too as well?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. How do I do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can listen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
So what's the
the first word?
so they're guessing? I'm guessing too.
No, they.
We're all guessing.
No.
Just them.
Just they.
Oh, I want to play them.
Okay. No,
Let's
but
play.
you know the
I already
meaning.
know. Oh, I already
You
know.
the meaning.
True.
You're not there. Not fair.
Are you going to see this?
Yeah. Okay. First
can't
one
see it.
is lúpulo.
Wait, they need to guess the meaning of that?
You have to try to say the word and also guess the meaning.
All right. Lúpulo
So good.
is the same word in Portuguese.
No.
Oh, really?
Always happens to
might be.
us.
Yeah, but maybe I don't know the meaning.
What does it mean?
Lúpulo.
No, lupul is the ingredient
Yeah.
of the beer.
Wheat.
Which I don't know.
What's the name
word
in English?
I
Wheat?
don't know.
No.
No, it's not wheat. It's
Hops.
Hops.
Is it? Hey,
Hops.
hops.
Yes. Okay. Next one. Wait.
That wasn't hard.
Next one. I need the.
Oh, you know.
Oh, she does have a Japanese one.
I said to you.
Go for it.
Okay, it's gonna
Yeah,
work.
you go.
This.
What?
Again.
So can you say it again?
Phone.
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 What is that, guys?
Phone. Telephone.
Wait, can we
Phone.
get a hint? A hint?
Do we have to guess the language first?
Yeah. What
Is it
language
Japanese?
It's
Is it?
Japanese.
Is it Japanese?
It's Japanese.
Phone.
And it's related with beers. It's a topic.
Yeah.
It's related with the topic.
And we have to try and guess what it is.
Yes.
Alcohol.
No.
How many shots do you have? 3?
I don't know. Yeah.
So you have 2 more.
Tomorrow, guys. Try to think. Listen,
You can work it out as a team. Work it.
we go together. Guys,
Do you guys
to
kiss
listen
it?
this.
Here you go.
Ah.
It's not-
Maybe.
It's not that different.
Foam.
Ah, yeah!
Yeah.
Is it?
Espuma en español.
Espuma.
And in Portuguese?
Espuma.
Espuma.
Oh, the same.
It's always the
La
same.
misma guayá, weón.
I mean,
La misma guayá.
and espuma means well, the foam of a beer.
Yes.
Did you know when you have a beer and it doesn't have foam, it's not good. A beer has to be good head.
Yeah.
But it's...
But if it has too much, it's not
Yeah.
good too.
It's not good either.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the Germans said. The Germans believe they have the biggest foam. So
Yes?
I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that technical.
Yeah, but they say like
I just
German-
like the flavor of
I
it.
heard like German people drink like warm beer. And that kind of terrifies me
Yes.
a little bit.
They said this.
Yeah. How good
So
is it?
bad the
I
warm
don't know.
beer.
What's the next one?
Okay, this is the last one, guys. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Postumi delle sbor.
Oh my god.
Can we hear that again?
Yeah, for sure.
Postumi delle sbornia.
Postumi della Sbornia.
So good. You say it perfect. Postumi della Sbornia.
What's the language?
It's Italian.
Postumi delle sbornia.
Postumi della Sbornia.
Okay. What do you think, guys?
Beer related. I have.
Beer related, yeah. Kind of.
I have no idea. Postuma delle Sbornia.
It's difficult.
Um,
The word is really common.
Yeah.
I think so.
is that one word?
Yes, but in
what
Italian
a
it's
long
3.
word.
No, in
Wow.
Italian it's 3 words, but in Spanish or in English,
Okay.
and I think in Portuguese it's just 1.
Bottle.
No,
Bottle?
no, could be.
I
But
think it's hangover.
You're joking!
Wow.
yes, so
He's
good.
a genius.
Congrats, man.
Hangover.
That's
Oh,
unreal.
resaca.
Wow.
I've been hangover too many
in
times to know.
Spanish.
How do you say hangover in Spanish?
In Spanish, resaca.
In-
In Chile, caña.
In
Caña.
Chile.
In Chile,
In Chile. Caña.
And
Caña.
in Brazil,
Resaca.
resaca.
Oh, quite similar.
It's
Yeah.
always similar.
What's your favorite word in Portuguese?
Saudade.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes,
What's
I love
the
it.
meaning in English?
That's a word that only exists in Portuguese. It's the name of the feeling that you feel when you miss someone.
Yes.
Oh.
Saudade.
Cuando los
Saudade.
extraña.
So is it only of someone or something?
Something. It could be something as well.
So I have
Yeah.
saudade of
G
Your country.
of something of your country.
Or
of
someone.
Saudade do
Yeah.
Chile.
Yeah.
wow.
It's so cool. I love this
It's a
word.
good word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good word, and it only exists in exists.
In
Yeah.
Portuguese, yes.
Saudade
Yes.
Did you know that there's a lot of words like that? They only exist in one language.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is my
Isn't
favorite
that
one.
funny?
In Finland,
Mhm.
they speak
I know.
Finnish.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
And they have this word that it goes like kalsarikanit,
Okay.
and kalsarikanit means when, because it's so cold there,
Okay.
so they jump into the house, they put the heater on to the maximum, they take all the clothes off, just undies, and they drink. That's called kalsarikanit. Yeah,
So specific.
and
Yeah,
it
so
only
good.
happens in Finland. Yeah.
That's so good.
How do I know that? No idea.
These weird things that are around your mind.
Wow. So Portuguese and Spanish is pretty similar. We could actually speak portuñol.
Vamos.
Yes.
Let's
Oh,
try.
yes.
Can we try a little bit?
Vamos.
Vamos, claro.
No, but
Hablamos.
Rod habla
Sí.
muy bien
Ah,
español.
tú-
Tiene advantage here.
Sí.
Yeah. He speaks español.
Pero yo puedo tentar
Habla argentino.
falar portuñol.
Habla argentino.
Você fala portuñol.
Sí, pero hablo portuñol de Argentina.
Sí.
Sí.
Específico
That's
de la
good.
zona.
Very good.
Sí,
Pero
Sí.
habla muy bien español.
Yes.
Y entiendes
sí.
todo.
Sí,
Muy
sí, sí.
sí.
Tú
Entonces
igual,
que...
vamos.
Yo hablo
No, no.
chileno.
What's your favorite word in chileno?
Like cachai.
Ah, muy bien.
What does it mean?
It means
Teach us.
It means like, did you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Like, you know?
I always thought it was like related to like the Italian, like capiche.
Yeah.
Because it
True.
kind of
Capiche is kind of the same, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Capiche.
Capiche.
You gotta say it like this.
Capiche.
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 Okay,
like
cool.
this.
Yes.
Capiche.
Cool.
Okay, guys. Thank you for Pines.
Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot,
for
Pines,
buying
For
for
the
this.
Thank you.
amazing
For the-
news section.
That was cool.
And for the beers.
Yeah.
Should we call it?
And we got another game.
And we have another amazing game.
This
Okay.
game,
Life.
this game is also with a 4 Pines logo. Look at it,
Yes.
how beauty, how is it?
And it's called Sí o No. So,
Sí.
yes or no.
Yes.
Easy. Okay, so you're going to explain.
Okay, so in this game, what happens in so the physics of the world works. So back in the day, in the age, so so when the dinosaurs
on.
die,
Okay.
so okay, so oh, okay, I remember. There's four things. There's four things here.
Yes.
There's four things here. We're gonna each of us are gonna pick one of them,
Uh-huh.
and it's gonna be a challenging or
No, it's a question.
it's a question. It's just an
Yeah.
open question, and we need to answer sí or no.
Yeah, but
Sí.
you have to read it, and then we said 1, 2, 3, and at the same time we said
Oh.
sí or no.
Should I start? Can I start?
Okay. Yes.
At the same time.
Yes.
Okay,
That's the idea.
There I got my first one. One night stand? Question mark.
Okay.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Yes. Sí.
Please.
Forever. Yes. Okay.
Now.
Rod, it's your turn.
Wait, no. We need to develop this answers.
Yes. No.
Did you say no or yes?
I said yes.
Did you say yes?
Yes.
So we all,
I said sí.
you say sí.
What did you say?
Yeah, you didn't say nothing.
I didn't answer. I didn't answer. I don't know.
You have to say something.
I don't know. I think no.
No.
I think no.
No?
I think no.
Don't like it? You're a serious guy.
I think it's overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
Yeah.
You have a point.
Or if you don't know what a one night stand means, it's just
Explain it in español.
In Chile, we used
In
to
Chile.
say touch and go.
a touch and
Touch and
go.
go.
How do you say that in
English?
How do you say that?
In
Touch
English.
and go.
Touch it,
Touch
yeah.
and
Touch and
go.
go.
It's so good.
How do you say that in Portuguese? One night stand.
I don't remember now.
How'd you say that?
Saudade de.
Saudade.
I think it's so common that you don't even say it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just happens.
It
It just
happens.
happens. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you met someone. That's it.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's go to the next one.
All right.
You go.
Can be very polemic.
Oh,
Would you live with your parents again?
okay. 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
No.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom. I love you.
I would visit you once a month or something,
Yes,
but
yes. And I can visit just for a month.
Yeah.
No more.
It's hard because like doesn't matter how long you lived overseas, you live like in different countries,
Yeah.
and like I love my mom,
Yeah.
but you kind of like go back to become a kid again.
Yeah,
You know, like it doesn't matter where you travel, what did you do? If you leave out a backpack, you go home, and she was like, "Why is there wet towel on top of your bed?" I was like, I don't know, because I gotta sleep there, and I don't mind.
I forgot.
Because it's my rules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tricky.
my mom is so sweet, so easy to live with her, but I don't know, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, for me it's the same. They are really cool, but no, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. And what do you say? You
I
say
didn't
yes.
answer either.
No way.
I'm conflicted by it. I think I would, but depends on how long.
Obviously.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to live permanently with them, definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's a long visit, like a year, do you know what I mean?
Yes. But a year?
I think I would.
No, I know.
I wouldn't.
Well, you okay? So
A year?
you value so much your independence. I get
Yeah.
that. Yeah, actually,
Yes,
I don't think I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I did it for like 4
But you don't
months,
have
and
to
I was over
think
it.
that much about this questions.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
fast.
I overthink it.
You're everything.
I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, okay, now you have to say it.
Tonight he's gonna
Yeah,
call
yeah,
his mom
sorry,
like,
sorry,
"Mom,
sorry.
I'm coming back."
Okay, bro. No.
No quick
Actually,
decisions, man.
Okay.
Australia forever.
1, 2, 3.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, I just want to create some tension.
I just wanted to be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so
Right.
hard to get a PR. Now I say no.
Actually, I'm sick of it. I'm going back to Brazil.
I don't want the PR anymore.
I didn't even want you shit.
Yeah. No,
So both of you say no.
I said no, but like, cause like forever is like very long time.
yes, for me it was the
Yeah,
same.
well, it's there's nothing longer than
Yeah.
forever, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember like, which is funny, like it took so long to get a PR, so long, and then the time we were getting the PR, like a massive bushfire started to happen in Australia.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys remember, it was like massive, like
Crazy.
fires everywhere. So I started thinking like maybe now that I have the visa, I cannot live here anymore.
Yeah.
Because the whole fire is, the whole country is on fire. So I don't know what's happening with global warming. Hopefully we can live in Australia, but I don't know.
Yes, you never know.
Yeah, but okay, and you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You say yes?
Yeah.
You
Yes,
see?
yes, yes. I
You
mean,
do see?
You know.
No.
no.
But I don't know.
See.
I didn't make this decision yet. I think so.
You haven't.
Look at Seba down there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
It's
I'm not
like,
sure. Could be or not. I don't know. I don't know. I think forever is too much as well.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
too long term. I don't know.
I think, well, to me, that question didn't mean stay in Australia every single day of your life until the day you die.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, if you have to choose a country to call home, I would say Australia.
yes.
And keep traveling.
Did
the
you
world.
call Australia home now?
Yeah.
You too?
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, when I go back home,
Yeah.
Brazil,
Yeah.
I think after a month, I start missing Australia. I
Yes.
start
That's
missing
the
home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because you get so used to your lifestyle. Right?
Yes, and you have your house is here now.
Yes,
your
house
place,
is
your
here.
things are
Everything.
here.
It's
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
But I think it's hard because like you go back to Brazil and you too Australian to be Brazilian, and in here in Australia you're too Brazilian to be Australian.
Yeah.
You're a foreigner everywhere.
Yeah, you're like,
You're not a
where do I
local
belong? Do I
anywhere.
belong anywhere?
Yeah.
Or?
That's
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day
Yeah,
at the bar. I think that's a sense that we, as travelers, we get like that sense of belonging.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can get it in a bit here, but it's not like it's not quite, you know. Like And then people look at you, Latinos look at you, because we are Latinos. They look at us like, oh, the Aussie, you know?
Sí.
Like,
Yeah.
because you speak because you speak in English.
Yeah, because
I'm like,
we live in English.
Yeah, we live in English. Like, what do you want me to do? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, make a big deal out of myself. It's
Yeah.
just, it's such a weird and interesting tension, that one.
Yeah.
And then when you go back here, like, even though you're a citizen or you're a PR, you're not quite. It's like they look at you like, yeah, but nah.
Yeah. You are not
Yeah.
Australian.
But I think like it's also important to embrace like where you're from, because that's what
Yeah.
makes you different.
Yeah,
And
exactly,
special,
yeah.
you know, like
For sure.
sometimes
Totally.
like we
Story.
try so much. I think it's also important like to speak English, because that helps you in so many ways, like in a profession where you're walking around when you get an Uber or anything. It's very important to like. I also don't agree with people that like, oh, they be living here for 3-4 years and they still can't speak in English. It's almost rude to the country that you are.
Totally.
But it's like I'm never gonna be Australian, and I'm happy with that. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
Brazilian.
Yeah, I
And
think
they're like-
100%. 100%.
I think they give us an edge. They give us an advantage, you know. I keep thinking, well, I would love to have kids and raise my kids here in Australia because it's so safe. They would have access to good education. They would be able to surf every day, you know, right in front of the house and have that amazing life that the kids have
Yeah.
here. But at the same time, I think, well, they won't have the opportunity to live the South American life and see
that passion.
exactly
The
and
culture.
also, and
Yeah,
also
the
see,
flavor.
see the struggle, the struggle,
Yeah.
the culture, all those things that make you, I think,
Resilient.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love
more
that word.
prepared, more prepared
Yeah.
for challenges.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah.
Australians are lovely, they're great people,
Yeah.
but you see that many live in a bubble.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
That's why it's so good to go back home, because it gives perspective.
Yes.
Sometimes,
yeah.
like, we're
See.
complaining about, like, which is, like, very common. You're like, I ordered a soy flat white, not an oat latte. It's like, come on, man. This
Yeah,
is, like,
I know.
the same fucking meal.
That's so
Pretty
true.
similar, but...
Yeah.
And then you go back home, it's like, oh, shit. I was complaining about bullshit that
Yes.
it
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
doesn't mean any shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It's true. It's good to be part of both.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
think I love that.
Yeah.
I
I feel
love
like
it
a
too.
double-sided spy or something.
Yeah.
a double agent.
But you know,
Yeah,
like
it's
all the
true.
generations too here in Australia, they have that. They have that sense of, my grandparent came to Australia from Germany or whatever, and they still have that sense of, belonging to some other culture.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that's cool. It's a country that allowed all of us to be here, record this
Yes.
Yeah.
on a land that is not ours.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, and
Thanks.
Australia is such a young country in terms of colonization. So
Yeah.
there are immigrants from everywhere, and I think people are kind of used to that,
Yeah.
to having people from all over the world.
And this is also something amazing of this country.
Yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that.
Totally. Okay.
one more.
one.
Sorry, yeah,
Ooh.
that was good.
Here we got
That was a
carried
good
away.
convo.
Okay. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Pee in the shower. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
See.
Yeah, that's how you
Okay.
save
See?
water. Come
Okay,
on.
we totally
See.
agree.
Yeah.
Don't see. Everyone see.
See.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's not even polemic.
No.
No, there's people that say no to that, I reckon.
No.
There's people that say that's
come
gross.
on.
Because
Do you know, I reckon
they
that
feel
people would say it's
ashamed.
gross, but they still do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, for sure.
Yes. I think so.
For sure.
Obviously.
You know that back in Brazil, I lived in an apartment that we had 2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
And one of them was a very tiny one that everything was kind of together, right? So the shower was nearly on top of the toilet.
Okay.
So, yeah. So one of the best things in the world was to do number 2 while having a shower.
No
Is
way.
that too gross? So relaxing.
Have you ever done a
Come on, I was a kid.
Have you ever done a caque sin polera?
¿Quién es la caca sin polera? ¿Quién es la
A
polera?
caque sin polera is like
Is it-
you go to the number 2
Yeah.
and you take your shirt off.
Oh, for
just for the
sure.
sake of it.
Yeah.
I did that when shit get real.
I
you
do
know?
that.
When you start sweating and you go like, okay.
Holy
yeah.
How long does it take you to have a proper number 2?
Oh, I'm very fast.
I
Me
think
too.
it depends if you have your phone with
Dude,
you.
you spend
Yeah.
mate.
You
If you
know?
have your phone with you,
I think you
like,
can spend hours.
it's game over. Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
And if you have a charger with it,
I hate this. No way.
full-time position right there.
No. For me, it's quick.
Quick,
Really fast. Yes.
simple letter, never.
No, never.
What? Is it,
Why?
is it a boys thing?
I had like
Probably
a,
yes.
Yeah, is
I
it
had
is,
a-
eh?
Probably yes.
I had an
Hectic.
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
If you listen to this, I'm so sorry.
She probably will.
Yeah. And she's like, I don't know what was the deal with her. She had to be naked and turn off the lights.
No way.
So I knew if the door was locked and the lights were off, like number 2 is going on there. But I found that fascinating.
Rachel.
Why?
Yeah.
Fascinated.
Why turn
Yeah.
off the light?
I don't know.
So
Maybe
she
she was
couldn't see
embarrassed
the
with
smell?
herself.
Do you know that people say that, no, I can't do it if it's not a mad place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
There's-
bullshit.
I don't
Can
have
you
a
imagine that?
problem.
Surely not.
I can do it right now if I wanted. Right here.
Talking to you, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
easy.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Okay, yes, that's
I
enough.
think that's enough. I just want to say, gracias so much
Yeah.
for being here, guys.
Man, gracias for
Thank you,
for
guys.
you
for
It's
guys.
been
having
a really good talk to
Yes.
hear your story. I just want to give you an open mic to say g'day and hola to
everyone.
all your mates, to everyone listening to this, your familia,
Your
whoever.
fans, your
your
followers.
fans, yeah. So yeah, go
Yes.
for it.
That's awesome.
You go first.
I would love to say thank you for everyone that always supported us in anything. I think like it's kind of something that I was reading today. Is like it's very funny how like life, it's really what you focus on. You know, like it's almost like a radio. And if you have like good vibes, you can attract good vibes. And if you have bad vibes, the bad vibes, you can attract bad vibes too. So I think like, especially like when you're trying to get a visa and try to move to a new country, it's like one thing that you have to be is like positive and optimistic. You know, like you're gonna have bad days, but they're like just like a small part of like great life. You know, sometimes days are tough, but that reminds you that good days are coming. And when you have the good days and you look at the bad days, it's kind of like, oh, they're only good days because they're bad days, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So I just like to say thank you for everyone that supported me, and sometimes I'm a bit cranky. And I don't
That's
know.
deep. That's
Oh,
deep.
amazing.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
That's good.
Yes.
But
Well,
thank
I would
you
just
guys.
like to say thank you. Thank you, Flo. Thank you, Abe. Thanks, Sebs, for being down there, making sure that everything goes all right. Thanks for everyone that supported us. And I would just like to leave a message to everyone that is listening. If you guys feel like moving to Australia or moving to any other country and you are unsure, because I talk to friends in Brazil and I've seen so many people saying, well, maybe I could move. I have that feeling, but they end up not doing it, you know? So if you feel that, go after it. Just do it. Just do it for at least for 6 months. See how you go. I mean, you can't die without that experience, you know?
True.
And then if you really want to stay, you can find ways to stay. Just message Flo and Abe. They know all about visas and
Yeah.
stuff. It's not a matter of if you can or you cannot. It's a matter of how bad you want to, right?
Yeah.
If you really want to, you'll find a way.
So beautiful, guys, and you also both has an amazing energy, and I love to have you in our lives in this podcast.
Yes,
And
this is our first episodio in English ever, and it's been a really lovely conversation with both of yous. That's my favorite word in Australian. Yous. Yeah. How's his how's his gone?
What are you up to?
What is up to? Que es como el plural de.
La de you,
Yeah.
que no está correcto, pero que hablamos. No hay problema.
Thank you, gracias Flo for your
gracias a
time.
ti.
Thank you for Seva, and this time is Seva in the behind the scenes helping us today.
Yes.
Muchas gracias,
Temerario.
Seva, el temerario.
Sí.
And thanks to everyone that's given us buy me a coffees,
Yes.
little cafecitos.
Cafecito.
How do I say that in English? I don't know. And just hit follow, hit 5 stars, and
Share
Spotify if
this
you like this,
podcast
share it with your
everyone.
mates. and we're gonna make more episodes in English. This is a new thing for us. But thank you, Rod, Choco Rod, and Vanilla Rod.
Yeah.
For this time. Thank you, 4 Pints, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thank you, guys.